Alright, I have a statement to make. I am a professional procrastinator. I procrastinate in every part of my life. From school, from chores at home, and in my social life. So my first point, I had a test 2 weeks ago. It was a big bio test. They call it the Dream Crusher because this is where they separate men from kids and find out who's really serious about the being a bio major. So I was stressing out about this. I was like, man, I gotta study right now. It's like I just kept pushing it off. I studied here and there, but not like how I would want to. And my mentality in this is like, if I can't study it right now, I'll do it later. And yeah, I'll do it later. So that's what I end up doing. And comes the night before the test, right? Like everyone, you know this feeling. You're sitting at your desk, 3 a.m. in the morning, and you're like, crap, why didn't I study like, you know, before like I should have? And you know, you pay the consequences the next day. You're tired, you're stressed out about the test, and you're not going to perform as well because you procrastinated. So that is a consequence of procrastination. And the next point is at home. All of us have to do chores, right? Like, you know, you gotta do, you know, cut the grass, put your clothes away, do laundry. And this past week, I just got really lazy and I procrastinated putting my clothes away. And before I knew it, there was this big, giant pile of clothes laying on my bed, and I was like, crap. It's like, I can't even go to sleep now, like, what am I gonna do? So I just threw everything and put on the chair next to me. I was like, screw it, I'll do it tomorrow. So that's an example of procrastination at home. And in my social life, let's say, I can't come up with a specific example. Let's say if there's a girl in your class and you really like her, but you're kind of shy about it, so you're kind of like, I'll ask her out next week. But before you know it, she's not even interested anymore. She has someone new coming along, and it's too late. You procrastinated. That sucks. Don't let that happen to you. So get out of that mindset, everybody, because I know it's human nature to do it. Just like put off things and do it later. And this comes tied all into the quote. A student once said, "Don't do what you can do today if you can do it next week." So yeah, so we can all do it. Just put your focus into it. You know, just it's in the gut. We can just, you know, just start on it. Don't think about how you could. You have to do it perfect right now. Just go out and do it, and you'll be happy when it's done. All right. Thank you.
My mom was like, "Dad, you're not doing anything at home. You're just sitting on the computer." I'm like, "Mom, I'm researching for a speech." Like, do the dishes. I'm researching. You know what? I went to church this morning. It's a 3-year-old, but I'm like dead tired.
All right, Vincent, I thought you had a pretty good opening statement, but you forgot to tell us what the quote was and tell us exactly how the thesis is going to work. You need a little bit more of a preview. You do come back to the quote at the end, and you really sound uncertain as to what your quote was. And so it was kind of funny because you had the quote in your hand for the first part of the speech, then you look like, oh wait, let me get this out of my hands during the presentation. I don't know why you kept it in your hand since you didn't refer to it and didn't give us the quote. It seems strange that you wouldn't have gotten rid of it immediately. And if you need it at the end, don't be shy about pulling it out and sharing it with us. So that was just a little bit of awkwardness. Most everything else went pretty well. I thought it was very nicely organized. You had some good illustrations that you shared with us. You have a personable way in which you're speaking to the audience. Your face is very animated. Your voice is very animated. Your gestures, for the most part, look like they're indicators rather than anxiety that's coming out. So you're doing a solid job there. Your voice projects really well, like I said before. You sound engaged there. At the end of the speech, I think that your exit is not as strong delivery-wise as it was earlier in the presentation, and that's partly uncertainty, partly I think you realized that you needed to fix a couple of things and were struggling with how to do that in your head, and as a result, what was working for you in the body of the speech doesn't work quite as well at the end of the presentation. All right, thank you very much. Let me remind everybody what's going on Wednesday.